In fact, I would encourage it.
You know, the Zane fans in the crowd are thinking, how do we cheer for our monosyllabic champion? Do we just say Zane, Zane, Zane? Or?
Zane's insane. Zane's insane.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, we take from our platform fighter friends. Find inspiration anywhere you can find it as we let those intros rock. Wait, they swapped it back to Japanese, I just realized. Nakako-y hit me like a truck.
What the hey, dude?
Hey, come on, bro.
I gotta conjure up some lines myself.
That's what I'm saying. This War God versus Society Zone. Zane versus BSG started off strong with the fireball.
Absolutely, already has that corner position tossed up.
Seals. Ooh. Good stand block here coming from BSG. Already got scooped up to get out of this corner.
Yep. Stomp on through. We find it with the EX slice. Okay, decent trade. We got the 5U and you trade that for the positioning of the Seals.
Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, the damage output here already has done the Soul Forge. Took a couple steps back.
Yep. Standing on business with the Seal, trying to make it so you have to commit to a 5U to get tricky with the air dash, but no, it's just jump forward.
Watching here, deep run up there. Oh my goodness, you know the ult command grab is always going to be imminent there for BSG.
Yep. Okay, I like the use of the Seal just to try and retreat and get some space. They already have Soul Forge, but you also have a way to knock Zane out of the skies. Chip is a factor, but Far M doesn't.
All right, good turn of the tide here to start things off for BSG.
Ooh, okay, route start fireball, catches the approach from Zane. Comes into the tornado though, so that's air unblockable.
All right, at least staying grounded here so we get a little extended combo.
Yep. The double dash, set the ultimate seals. It's not about the damage, it's about the mix. The off-screen low. It's all about the mix, baby. All about the mix, all about the throw, babe. That puts you in this corner. We got a raging strike to slow things down, but SBA should do the job.
His beautiful answer back to get to that corner position here with that mix. Invisible low, as it were. Yep. Would have been high. You never know.
Schrodinger's mix. It's not until you get hit that you know what side it was on.
Oh no. Savage Rampage.
Right. Stand on seal, full charge on the tackle.
I ain't moving either.
Yep. Stand your ground. Ooh.
Oh, does get the block. Blocks the BC as well.
Yep. All right, a BC in turn, a couple diamonds apiece, and that dash puts you back up to the full screen. Again, these swipes coming out from BSG post-up are checking these air dashes. Oh, a little too far for the JM off that fadeaway.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe the light ender still came out.
But we still gotta pick up off it too. That's slightly above the ground. BSG, master of the skies here as we take game one.
Absolutely unfortunate trade for Zane right there. The tornado was on top of Asaraga, and still the light came out the ender of the Savage Rampage and struck down Zane.
Oh, route start 6XL into whip anti-air when Zane does it. It's finesse. We pull up with a pirouette.
Run up throw. Watch it here. Just about to get 50%. We just get out of dodge. I didn't want to be threatened by that.
Assumption of all the seals. I'm not trying to get back throw incidented.
It is tornado.
Deep cross up. Good lord. Yep, still got one more seal. Already ended up airborne off the 5U. Oh. Locked you down with the hitbox of the seal summon and just dashed on you. Round up for Zane.
Battle 2.
Strong way to kick this off here in game 2. Immediate fireball clash. Oh, that's too deep an air dash right there. Yeah. Oh, but let's go for a reset to the throw there. Maybe I mess up on the follow-up. Either way, let's backdash. A raging chain just to convert this. Yep. Spot dodge on the fireball. That's a beautiful spot to keep going for Instinction there, but unfortunately, opting for shoulder tackle. Still gonna get blown up for it. Ooh. Siphon the stone. Poked out with a 2M. More raging chain. Oh! Maybe he didn't believe in the combo limit, just wanted to secure 5U where he had it, but we're down a diamond. But we're not out of options. Send it with the stomp. That 2M does it.
Battle 3.
This is third round here. Either BSG just takes the lead or Zane just ties it all up. BC away. All right, eats right through some of that armor approach.
Yeah, the multi-hit on this Tornado is so crucial, right? Just stopping BSG's approach in so many ways. The Psycho Crusher finds a counter hit.
Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You left a small window of opportunity there, and Blue Sky Guy smelled it a mile away.
Just busts on through the Defenestrator himself. Pull up with the side swing.
Oh, no. Single step into throw. Those seals aren't going to save you. I'm standing right on top of it. You have to get through me first, and we do succeed.
There you go. Finally feeling the fear here. That YOLO spot dodge. Oh, doesn't quite catch with the U-Instinction, but does catch with the air dash straight off the ground. Zane still has so much more to work with as far as combo limit goes. Okay, little safe jump action. Didn't even have a reversal available.
Okay, we do eat right through that Tornado.
Right behind me, nothing personnel. The train of the fireballs with the Psycho Crusher. One more blue flash to tie things up.
At the very least, that fireball trade negated the hurt boxes on top of it there, allowing for an approach on either side, really. And Zane was quicker on the draw to take advantage of it. Coolest guy I've ever met.
He is somehow even more expressive in the Japanese, though, which is a high bar.
Believe in victory. Battle
Right,
1.
game number 3 tied up on a piece here.
Jeez, Tornado round start. 2H, you thought you could JM.
I was actually surprised that reach, but the extended hurt box right of the jam is what we caught. Normally, the horizontal range of that 2H leaves a lot to be desired, but perfect for what Zane was looking for there.
All right, 1 seal, 2 seal, 3, 4.
JL plus frames finds a throw. 2 more is lethal.
Oh, no. Got that forward special coming from BSG, the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
Dash H to get a little bit of pickup.
Yeah, these tackles ending up being, armored anti-airs. We saw that in the Fairy JL earlier, and now we're seeing it on some of these air dashes too. Swinging at the skies as BSG tries to find his way into Zane's space, only to get air dashed over.
Oh, no! Right into the clutches of BSG.
Lead pickup gives us another Soul Forge. The HP is running low though.
Oh, no way. No way, no way. That was
The super to shoot through. You still stay alive! But the 2L on the mash out. If the super doesn't do the job, the little leggy will. Woo!
Battle 2.
Nice little victory there for Zane. Very fortunate. I think we were betting on the fact that the Soul Forge would run up by the time we activated super, and it just was not there.
Exactly. There we go. Set up the meaty H fireball. Not quite at the spacing for it to be such a threat in the corner, but still ended up meeting the throw bait, or the BC bait once again works out for Zane.
Good lift off.
Feel set. I'm guessing high. Ooh.
You got the reads, J2. How long have you been playing Zane?
It's the first time I've been right this entire top 8. Zane now up 2-1.
One step closer. One step remains to achieve victory, to achieve that championship, to make right what happened at Combo Breaker.
Yep. But the closer you get, the higher the nerves reach. Just trying to shake the anxiety out of the veins. You can see it on both of these players' faces, potentially one game away from ending the tournament. PSG digging deep on this one.
And we're back into it here. Took a moment to breathe. A lot on the line. But still, certainly not a disappointing performance whatsoever, no matter how this ends on either side.
We're seeing a lot of these bold jump forward EX seals, right? You know, if you're looking for it, it's a 2H, but who's ready to react, right? Normally you're just waiting to hold that JL.
All right, there it is. Corner extension, nice lift off with the instinction to follow up. Yep.
Walk it back again, the anti-air scythe. PSG just controlling this airspace.
All right, one breakpoint remains. Side swap. The trade in your favor. Far for the raging chain.
All right, big drop coming out here from BSG. No diamonds to your name, but such a big health advantage. You don't build up SBA off of this next hit, but
There it is.
you hold, the better you get the chance. BSG takes the round.
Superb patience from BSG, recognizing the situation, waiting to strike with that ult command grab when there was no choice but to land on the ground for Zane.
Yep. Ooh, the jump over again. These round start up forwards into JM just keep getting BSG such good advantages on the round start.
Right, nice stagger with the 5L. Ooh, side swap. Ooh. Denies your forward approach here with that tornado.
Inactive frame
Is low. Lift off here. We're trying to make up for lost ground here.
Okay, just waiting for the throw bait and then BCing out. Good choice from BSG to buy yourself a little bit of room. You had 3 diamonds, might as well.
Oh, nice.
Up.
All right, we're so close here on the precipice of victory for at least a round. Goes to the heavens above. The throw bait works. Nice lift off with the raging chain.
Here we go. Tournament point for Zane. I like the idea. One of the first times we've let that 2H rock, but Zane going into 5U air dash just to keep stalling right above that anti-air attempt.
BC immediately.
Yeah.
Oh, good chase down.
For the air, the close end pickup.
Walked up and another throw bait here. Resets for another one.
Let's go JU, just going for the JH this time. No air stall with the seal setup, but standing right on top of the H fireball, that extended hitbox.
All right, complete control right now from Zane. Ooh, falling apart for BSG.
Here we go. The super strips the brave point, but I think with the Vasaraga HP, you just barely live.
Oh yeah, we got to send it here and now. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, Zane.